I was stealing luxury bath towels and soap this morning when I got caught. But then that got me thinking. With the new update that is now officially live for all consoles and platforms, it brings us something called supercharging. Now, supercharging is a very, very interesting mistress, because with supercharging, you can literally change the game in a very, very big way. So essentially, it's, for example, ships. You have a chance with ships to unlock a supercharging slot. This will then allow you to put upgrades into said slot, and it will perform up to double what it was originally meant to be able to do. So for example, if I did, I don't know, let's say this with a god tier ship, and I installed some very awesome mechanical and alien mods in one ship, what kind of potential are we looking at here? So in today's video, that's exactly what we're going to be experimenting with, and let's see exactly how this all works. So let's get into today's video. So over on my god tier ship, you can see I've got a available supercharger slot here. Now we've go ahead and install a photon cannon into this slot. You can see it gives us 280,000 damage. If you take it out of that slot, it goes down by nearly 100,000 damage. It goes down to 198 or something like that. However, as you can see, the slots are only in certain places. So that means when you are originally designing a god tier ship, if you're very choosy with where you put, for example, like your spewing vents and your alien technology, you could get this all to completely craft in the perfect sort of way. But I'm going to move some stuff about here because I'm really curious. Could we get that number up? So for example, if I put those photon cannons up there, so you can see I'm still getting the 280,000. Now, could I link that up with the spewing vents and have something in the middle there that also takes advantage of the adjacency bonus, and essentially have like a middleman that links the two up together? And what kind of bonuses or stats will that actually give me? So there's only one way to find. So if I go ahead and just put some non-linear optics in there, so straight away you can see that now you boost it up to 325 damage. So we have another slot on the left hand side where there's a supercharger slot available. Now I'm wondering if the same thing happens again. If we could get two technologies installed there which also interact with the bonuses, can they all link up? So for example, can you get two supercharger slots working together? So as you can see, this is what 325,000 damage looks like, or give or take. But let's go back into the space station quickly and get some more upgrades and see what we can really do with this thing. Okay, so it's not completely perfect. However, I got a B class and a C class. So we put the B class in the next bonus area. So you can see it goes up to 411,000 damage, which is really nice. But if we use the other class I've got here, the C class, put it together, does it all bridge together? Yes, it does. So it goes up to 429. So nearly 430,000 damage for the photon cannons. That is absolutely ridiculous. Now, as you can see, I have other slots still available. So for example, I could do this with my shields, I could do it with any other weapon, I could do it with just about anything that I'm able to install technology with. Rockets as well, why not? So that's absolutely wonderful. But what we're going to do is we're going to fly off into space and we're going to get a horde of sentinels after ourselves, or some NPCs, and we're going to see what kind of damage this truly is able to do in a dogfight. Yeah, it's a bloodbath. It's a total bloodbath. So literally I've got everything now set on the highest difficulty, and they just cannot touch me. As you can see at the top left there, my shields are only going down so much, but they're actually repairing themselves quicker than what they can physically do damage to me. That's it. And it will never go down or further down that point. So it goes to show that two things. The supercharging bonus is absolutely amazing for PvP combat, especially against NPCs, and it also proves another thing where, as we already know, god tier ships are more or less invulnerable to just about anything and everything anyway. So at least now that has been confirmed that that part of it as well still works after all of these patches and all of this update, which I am absolutely 100% happy about. But what we're going to do next is I want to see what the bonuses look like when you just put them on your normal exosuit. So for example, for your jetpack, I want to kind of get a feel to see just how quick you can make yourself fly into one direction. So let's stop fighting all these and go and land in the space. Alright, so just for full clarification, I do have a small speed mod on to allow me to run and jetpack a little bit quicker than usual. However, it will not too much interfere with the testing that we're doing today. So as you can see, I've got a supercharge slot available with perfect jet, so that means that's the very best stats that you can get for jets or for your exosuit part of it. And I got a couple of B class, A classes, S classes. I wanted to try and give it like a normal feel rather than just going for the best of the best. I wanted to give it a more realistic approach of what people would have in the inventory as well. So I've gone for 3 S classes, an A and a B. And as you can see, with my exosuit, I've actually got 2 slots available. Now, as you can see, the speed mod really does help, but let me tell you, I am going a lot quicker than what I originally came in on. I am absolutely flying. It's absolutely ridiculous. So remember, it goes up to 2 times these supercharged slots, which means you're getting twice the performance on 1 slot, which is a very big game changer. And if you're lucky enough to have, I don't know, supercharger slots kind of all lined up next to each other, you could have a lot of adjacency bonuses for one particular thing that you really want. So for example, light jetpacks, or if you want shields or something along the manner of that, bolt casters, it would be absolutely. So there you go, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, that's just a very quick look at the new supercharging features that have been brought into No Man's Sky. I'm actually really enjoying this particular new feature that has been brought in, and also some more news. Apparently, with the amount of backlash that Hello Games received about the feature where it would show other players whether or not a certain player had changed a difficulty setting recently, and they would attach a note to them. Well, apparently they've completely scrapped that idea as far as I am aware, and that will not be coming to No Man's Sky. So the people that was very concerned about that, including myself, it seems that Hello Games have listened to the community once again. So well done, Hello Games, and we really do appreciate your cooperation on this one. That's been scrapped, and that's not coming into the game as far as we know. You never know, it could still be changed around and added, but a lot of people worried about that, about the bullying side of things as well, that could happen, and people mocking other people, and it seems that that won't be added anymore. So absolutely awesome stuff. Anyway, guys, that is everything from me here today, and as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.